Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In previous days, I made many videos on how to backtest your strategies, how can you create your own indicator. But to do that, you need a strategy. So basic question is how to create a strategy. In this video, let us look at how can we create or build a strategy from scratch backed by quantitative data analytics. So let us begin with this video. When I say we want to build a strategy, we need an idea. And for this particular video, let us say I have an idea. There are two types of theta decay, overnight and intraday. Let us assume I want to capture the overnight theta decay. So what should I be doing? If I want to capture overnight theta decay, I can go with many type of strategies, but most basic and common are short straddle or short strangle. In this video, let us talk about if I want to capture overnight theta decay in Bank Nifty options, how can I do it? As per my theoretical knowledge, what I know is one day before expiry, that is, if I sell straddle or strangle on Wednesday market closing hours, I should be capturing maximum of the theta decay by Thursday when market opens, that is on the day of expiry. Here I am talking just about overnight theta decay. There is intraday theta decay as well, but in this particular video or in this particular strategy, we are not looking at it. We are just interested in overnight theta decay, right? So now I have an idea that I want to capture overnight theta decay of Bank Nifty. So what I'll be doing, I'll be selling short straddle, or I'll be selling straddle or strangle on Wednesday closing hours, and I'll be squaring it off on Thursday morning hours. So this is my strategy. Now in this strategy, there is one major risk, that if there is big gap up or gap down, then what I'll be doing? If there is big gap up or gap down, I'll be losing very high. So let us see what is the probability or what is the probability of happening big gap up or gap down. We can get that data on NSE website itself. In historical data, you can search for which time period you want this data, and let's say if I want data of last 6 months, I can get this data and I can download this data in CSV or Excel format. Then we will be doing further processing on Excel, right? So I have already collected data of more than 4 years. So let us go to Excel. This is data of Bank Nifty from May 2017 till date, right? Almost 4 years data. So this data is enough to calculate probability. Now this data is of every day, but what we want is just data of Wednesday and Thursday. Basically, we want to calculate what is the probability, or if there is gap up or gap down, what is the percentage of gap up or gap down. So what I have done, I have copy pasted this data in a different sheet and I have added one formula, that is weekday. Now we need to sort this data. In this database there is lot of data, but we want data of 4 and 5, that is Wednesday and Thursday only. So what we will do, we will remove unnecessary or unwanted data. I have already done it by sorting this column 4 and 5. So when you sort this Wednesday and Thursday data, you may find there are some days when Thursday would be holiday, so you need to remove that data. Otherwise results will not be as required, right? So I have removed all the unwanted data and I have added one more column, what is the move. So you can see here closing price of Wednesday minus opening price of Thursday, which what does it shows, what is the percentage of gap up or gap down. So from this column you will be able to understand on every Thursday what is the gap up percentage, and this is I have done this for whole year, 4 years data. So now we need to create a summary. So let us create a summary. Right now, how many days were there? So what I'll be doing, I'll be doing count. I'll be using count function. So total 188 cases we found. Right now, how many days were there where move was less than 0.5%? So let us count if less than 0.5. So out of 188 days, 121 days were having gap up gap down percentage of less than 0.5%. Then now if I talk in percentage, in 64% of the case gap up gap down was not more than 0.5%. So we need to do it for other rows also. So what is the probability in last 4 years that gap up or gap down was between 0.5% to 1%? It was 45 days. If I look into the percentage terms, it was approximately 24% and so on. So you can look at these figures. Now if I want to create a strategy, let's say now I want to create a strategy of short strangle. So looking at this data, 88% of the time gap up or gap down is not more than 1%. So what if wherever Bank Nifty is on the Wednesday closing hours, I'll choose strike price which is 1% above and 1% below. That is, if Bank Nifty is trading at 33,500, which strike price I'll be choosing? So I'll be choosing a strike price, I'll be choosing 33,100 and 33,900. In that case, there is probability of 88% winning that I'll be capturing some of the theta decay. If I cannot capture whole theta decay, I'll be capturing maximum theta decay when move is less than 0.5%. But even if move is between 0.5 to 1%, I'll be capturing some of the theta decay. But in this rest of the case, that is in 11.7%, that is total of this, you can see it here. So in those cases, there is possibility that I'll be losing because move is more than 1% and we chose strike price which was approximately 1% up and down. So when I create this strategy, I got to know what is my probability of winning. I'll be losing very big when move is more than 2%. Now I can analyze when there is move of about 2%. So in this, I have captured when move was more than 2%. In 11th October 2018, move was approximately 3%. After that, most of the move above 2% was during this corona pandemic. And last, it was in March 2021. So if I remove this move of corona pandemic and this move, I guess it was when the corporate tax rates were reduced. There is very low probability that Bank Nifty will move more than 2%. So when I think about any strategy, then I may get fear that if there is big gap up or gap down. But now I have the probability in percentage terms. What it is, in 88% of the cases, I think based on this data, I'll be winning. So this was just to understand what is your risk. If I am shorting straddle or strangle on Wednesday closing hours, then what is my risk? My risk is 12%, right? Then this was for Bank Nifty. What if I have one more strategy? Now this analysis can be done for every day. Let's say if I want to short a straddle or strangle on the day of Friday, so I can capture theta decay of weekends. Now it is just an idea. Now we need to analyze it whether this idea is workable or not. This is just the step one. Now after doing this, we need to backtest our strategy. Now how to backtest our strategies? I have already made videos for that. This was the strategy for capturing overnight theta decay. Now what if I want to capture theta decay of intraday? I can use this data. What is the intraday movement of particular index, that is Nifty or Bank Nifty? If it is less than 0.5%, and if let's say in more than 85% of the cases it is less than 1%, then I can go with the intraday short selling strategy. This is how you can create your strategies. Just you need to have a proper idea and you need to work on that idea and you need to put it in numbers. What will happen? What is the probability of doing it? I hope this video is helpful to you in analyzing data. How can you analyze the data? If you have any queries, you may comment down below or you may join our Telegram channel. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.